Episode 13. B2 Level. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Daily 5 Words. Here, we help you learn 5 new English words every day in a fun and simple way. Today's words are broaden, resign, conceal, compile, and perceive. Listen carefully to how these words are used, then we'll explain each one with examples and tips so you can use them confidently. If you enjoyed this content, like and subscribe. You can also download the PDF and audio in the description. Listening often is the best way to remember new words. Okay, let's get started.
The startup dream. Leo worked for a large company in the city where his days were filled with meetings, reports, and strict deadlines. Although the job paid well, he often felt trapped and uninspired. Deep down, he had always dreamed of starting his own business, something creative that truly reflected his ideas and passion. Every evening after work, Leo would stay up late studying online courses and reading books to broaden his knowledge of marketing, design, and entrepreneurship. The more he learned, the stronger his dream became. Quietly, he began to compile detailed notes and plans for his future startup, lists of potential customers, budgets, designs, and even slogans. Leo tried to conceal his excitement from his boss and coworkers, pretending everything was normal. But sometimes during meetings, his mind wandered to his secret project, and a smile appeared on his face. One day, after months of preparation, he made a brave decision. He walked into his manager's office and resigned from his stable job. It wasn't easy. He was scared of failure, but he knew he had to follow his heart. In the beginning, things were difficult. Some of his friends thought he was being unrealistic. But Leo could perceive possibilities and opportunities where others only saw problems and risks. He believed that with hard work and patience, success would come. Over time, his creativity and determination paid off. His company started to grow, gaining loyal customers and recognition in the market. A few years later, Leo's small startup became a respected brand. When young entrepreneurs asked for advice, Leo always told them, don't be afraid to take risks, but make sure you're prepared. He had proven that dreams, when supported by knowledge, courage, and persistence, can truly become reality.
Now, let's take a closer look at today's 5 important words. Word number 1, broaden, part of speech, verb. Meaning, to make something wider, larger, or more extensive. It can refer to both physical size and abstract ideas, such as increasing knowledge, experience, or understanding. When you broaden something, you expand its range, scope, or influence.
Example sentences. Traveling abroad broadened her view of the world. The company plans to broaden its range of products. Reading books can broaden your vocabulary and imagination. Synonyms: expand, widen, enlarge, extend.
Word family. Broad, adjective, wide in size or scope. Example, she has a broad knowledge of history. Broadly, adverb, in a general way. Example, the plan was broadly accepted by the team. Breadth, noun, the width or range of something. Example, the breadth of his experience impressed everyone.
Common uses and phrases. Broaden one's horizons to increase knowledge or experience by exploring new things. Example, studying abroad will broaden your horizons. Broaden the mind to make someone more open-minded or aware. Example, art and culture help to broaden the mind. Other information for learners. Broaden is often used in education, travel, and personal development contexts.
It's a positive and formal alternative to make bigger or open up.
Word number 2, resign. Part of speech, verb. Meaning, to formally leave a job or position, usually by giving notice. It can also mean to accept something unpleasant or inevitable without protest, especially in the phrase resign oneself to something. Example sentences. She decided to resign from her job after 10 years. The minister resigned due to the scandal. He resigned himself to the fact that he couldn't change the past.
Synonyms: quit, step down, give up, leave. Word family: resignation, the act of leaving a job or accepting something unpleasant. Example: her resignation surprised the whole office. Resigned, accepting something without resistance. Example: he gave a resigned sigh and agreed.
Common uses and phrases. Resign from, a job or position. To officially leave a role. Example: she resigned from the board of directors. Resign oneself to something. To accept something unpleasant. Example: he resigned himself to losing the competition.
Other information for learners. Resign is formal and used in work or government contexts. Do not confuse it with resign, to sign again. They look similar but have opposite meanings.
Word number 3, conceal. Part of speech, verb. Meaning, to hide something or keep it secret, either physically or emotionally. It means preventing something from being seen, known, or discovered.
Example sentences. She tried to conceal her disappointment. The thief concealed the evidence in the garden. He could not conceal the truth any longer. Synonyms: hide, cover, disguise, suppress.
Word family. Concealment, noun. The act of hiding or keeping secret. Example: the concealment of facts can lead to mistrust. Common uses and phrases. Conceal the truth. To hide or avoid telling the truth. Example: he concealed the truth from his parents. Conceal emotions or feelings. To hide how you feel. Example: she concealed her anger behind a smile.
Other information for learners. Conceal is more formal than hide. It is common in police reports, legal writing, and emotional descriptions.
Word number 4, compile. Part of speech, verb. Meaning, to gather information, facts, or items from different sources and put them together in an organized form, such as a book, report, or list. It can also refer to assembling data or computer code.
Example sentences. The students compiled a report on global warming. She compiled a list of all the guests for the wedding. The data was compiled from various research studies. Synonyms: collect, gather, assemble, organize.
Word family. Compilation, noun. The process or result of collecting information. Example: the album is a compilation of her greatest hits. Compiler, noun. A person or program that compiles. Example: the compiler of the dictionary worked for years. Common uses and phrases. Compile a report, list, or data to bring together information. Example: he compiled a list of all the expenses. Compilation album, book, a collection of works. Example: the compilation album includes classic songs from the 1990s. Other information for learners. In computer science, compile also means to translate code into a program that a computer can run. The words pile and compile share an old connection because both come from the Latin root meaning to heap or gather.
However, their meanings have developed in different directions over time. Pile is used for physical things. It refers to putting objects on top of each other to form a stack or heap. For example, you can say, "He piled the books on the table," or "Snow piled up on the roof." It often gives a visual sense of accumulation and can also be used metaphorically, as in, "Her work is piling up." On the other hand, compile is used for collecting non-physical things, such as information, data, or ideas. It means gathering materials from different sources to organize them into one document, list, or report. For instance, she compiled a list of customers, or the researcher compiled data from several studies. While pile describes a simple stacking process, compile suggests thoughtful organization and purpose. In short, pile is about physical accumulation, while compile is about intellectual or informational collection.
Word number 5. Perceive. Part of speech. Verb. Meaning. To notice, see, or understand something, often in a particular way. It includes both physical sensing and mental interpretation. When you perceive something, you become aware of it through your senses or thoughts.
Example sentences. I perceived a change in her attitude. People often perceive success differently. He is perceived as a strong and fair leader. Synonyms: notice, detect, recognize, sense. Word family. Perception. Noun. The way you understand or interpret something. Example: his perception of beauty is unique. Perceptive. Adjective. Able to notice or understand quickly. Example: she is a perceptive teacher who sees her students' needs. Perceptible. Adjective. Able to be noticed or felt. Example: there was a perceptible difference in temperature.
Common uses and phrases. Perceive as, to view or consider in a certain way. Example: he was perceived as confident, not arrogant. Perceive a change or difference. To notice something new. Example: I perceived a change in the company's policy. Other information for learners. Perceive is formal and common in academic and psychological contexts. It's also often used in discussions about how people see or interpret situations differently.